Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 54 of the Almost Daily Show with your host, Chandler.
And the Dave Picardi.
We are here. We're pumped about this episode. It's Monday. We're pumped about Mondays, and we're just overall pumped about everything right now. I mean, the glass is totally half full.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I think I only drink half the glass of anything I drink, and I leave them around so I can make that point when anyone comes in. Look at all the glasses, they half full.
I'm going to start doing that everywhere. No matter what anybody says, I'm going to have a glass in my hand that's half full. And that whatever they say, I'm like, hey, you know what? At least this glass is half full.
I can tell you my kids figured that out because they leave water bottles half full everywhere. They never finish them. So I think that's really what it is. And I've just realized now that instead of being angry, I should be happy that they're following in my footsteps.
It's true. You know what they're doing? It's not wasting. They're bridging the gap to being more positive.
I never looked at it that way, and I'm so glad we did this show. It just actually put a whole new perspective on my children.
We could just shut it down right now. That was life lesson of the day.
That was amazing.
I hope everybody enjoyed that. See ya. Just kidding.
All right, let's get ourselves.
So today we have a pretty exciting episode. We wanted to talk about the importance of, at first we were talking about making this episode about online education, how building it out looks, and what a platform, basically how it should be structured in order to maximize like learning objectives and all that. And then we decided that this also stems into understanding what tiered pricing looks like and how to price in a way to where you let your customers basically flow into you in an easy way. So they start off lower and they gradually build up the more they like your product, or if your product sucks, they don't. But either way, you have the capabilities to scale yourself up and then move them along the pipeline as they want more and more.
Can I say something now? Oh, no, you look like you froze, Chan.
Oh, no, you froze for a second. Now we're unfroze.
Oh, hey, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it's really hard because when people are coming into your business, if there isn't different price points, and don't think of it from a marketing standpoint, just in general, not everybody can afford your top tier service. And technically that should only be for a select few because there's only so much energy to go around. And that's some of the stuff that I do with the social signal is that it's understanding that you need different energy for different types of products and different types of relationships. So you can't say like, we only have this type of a package, which is a big package, and it takes up a lot of resources because then you're limiting how many actual clients you can have. So you're trying to be able to scale yourself, and that's ultimately the goal in service-based businesses. So having a lower tiered, less of a service offering so someone can still get a lot of great stuff from you. Maybe it's just not all inclusive and everything that you offer for a reasonable price as an entry point is actually it's a very smart move, and it'll allow a lot more people and allow for you to interact with a lot more people.
Yeah, I think one of the big things I like to do here is I like to organize things in threes. So because if you have threes, people are going to pick whatever the middle option is, or they're going to start with the first one and filter to the other. If you have more than threes, you run into the paradox of choice where there's too many things and they won't pick anything. And so what we'll usually do, you don't have to organize like brand new products for each of these tiers. All you do is you take your highest value thing you want to sell people. Like if you have a $2,500 offer, you take that and you splinter it into little pieces. And then those little pieces are the lower end offers. It's just little segments of what they could ultimately get in the big package. And maybe tier one is online education that they can do on their own. And then maybe tier two is something more in depth, like online education plus live sessions with you or whatever. And then maybe tier three is like your big package where they do everything with you and you execute for them. And so you just have to think about, what is my big product and what is the big service I'm offering? How do I break this up into micro offers and then use that as the lower end tiers to get people to actually purchase it? And when you think about the way people approach you and want to consume your content and your products and purchase your goods is they need to understand what you're doing a little bit better than just watching and paying attention to your content. They want to be able to get their feet wet with something a little bit. And that's why free trials and stuff like that are so popular with big technology companies, because it lets people get their feet wet. But you don't have to do a free trial. You just offer something that's basically a micro segment of your big course. And that allows you to let people dip in, get their feet wet. And then when they're ready, you just ask them to go take the next step. And then they take the next step. But they're not going to take the next step unless you have a really good service and you provide a lot of value and you really focus on the customer experience.
Yeah, depending on what type of a service business you are. I know for us in relationship marketing, it's a lot of the time companies just don't have all the money that they need to put aside, and there needs to be a little bit of a reshuffle and a slow approach to getting us where we want to be. And so coming out slower, which is kind of how we always preach it, anyways, is let's start small, let's get you set up, let's build everything for success, and then we can start adding on all of the higher end features and higher end services that'll really take you to the next level. A lot of the times people try to sell the higher end service first, foundation wasn't laid. And offering a lower end product, maybe as a foundation layer, right, is a really good way to build sustainability in your business and kind of a platform to grow from.
Yeah, it's huge. And we have a big following in the gym industry, especially. And the way it's not even that difficult to scale your gyms up, especially if you have, say you have like $1,000 personal training offer, and that's what you ultimately want to get people in to filter into your facility. Maybe the tier below that, the first tier is you do a Train Heroic $10 online monthly program they can do on their own. And
shout out to Train Heroic.
Yeah, they're a great platform, but that allows you to
the show today, but they got their shout out.
They did. So that allows you to offer something that's $10 a month. You can scale it up as big as you want it to be. And then it allows you don't have to do a lot of work behind it. You just put the workouts in, people go back and forth with each other, and that's about it. Maybe make a Facebook group for your online education people. Then maybe tier 2 is a little bit of a hybrid approach. Maybe they come in and they have like an experience package where it's a combination of personal training and group sessions, like a hybrid fundamentals. And then tier 3 is ultimately like the big package where you get them in and they do all their one-on-one sessions with you.
Yeah, and then, ultimately, like say in the gym business is you're trying to really dig into clients' lives and change their lives and be that coach in their corner. So obviously a higher tiered package, there's a lot of work involved with that. And so there's only so many clients you can actually handle like that. So having that 3 tiers and building it off of the top tier, right? What is the ultimate service that you can offer? In a training business, people can offer some great stuff. And then having a normal, whatever normal humans. And then like Chan said, having that intro offer, you're already doing a lot of that work. So why not put it on, online for people and have it at online course? Maybe new people that are coming that want to start, maybe they're not quite ready yet. So they say, oh, you know what? I'm going to do the online course for the next 30 days. Or people that actually have to leave the facility. Maybe they can't afford it. They're moving. Life got busy, whatever it is. You say, it shouldn't be just like, oh, client's gone. It's okay. Let's take you from a middle service or a top tier service. Let's move you down to the bottom service. And then you can go to the regular gym and still follow the programming and do your thing. So it's a way to actually continue to service clients or service them before they come to you and also maybe after they leave.
Yeah, it's huge. Oh, I can hear an echo.
Not from this guy.
It's coming straight out of your thing. Now that you're muted, it's gone. Now now it's back. Hello?
Hello?
Still there.
Hello?
One moment, please.
One moment while we fix our echo.
So basically what I would do when organizing a gym package, if I was in a facility, is every month I would have all of my information like set up and ready to go that I programmed for the actual people inside the classes. And then I would take that and make like a template out of it. And then you can do like a $10 a month template or whatever they get. That was stuff you already did. Maybe you strip out the technical stuff, like the barbell stuff and the stuff that requires in like a high level of coaching. And you just use the basic parameters that you used in the month's programming for the people in your online platform. And that way you're essentially repurposing what you're doing for your segmented offer to get people just in the door and paying attention to what you're doing.
We gonna try the echo again?
Oh yeah, let's see. Hello?
Hello?
Okay, it's gone.
Nice. So it brings up the next point. So Chan and I have been working really hard at, we obviously do the relationship marketing experience, and this thing is off the charts, and we've been helping a lot of service-based businesses. We're heavy in the gym business, obviously. But we've been working on our school, and this thing is going to be good. We're actually pretty excited about it.
Yeah, we've been building it out for the past like 3 or 4 months. And we took the approach that it needs to be something that's essentially all encompassing and something that includes like specific for each segment. There's going to be, and this is how online learning should work in ideal environments. There should be learning objectives. There's something called like a backwards design model where you're going to tell people what they're going to learn, and then they're going to learn it, and then you're going to tell them again, so it reinforces it. There's also the learning objectives that are set up. We have worksheets set up for every single segment, and a comment feature so people can talk back and forth, which allows engagement. So it's going to be pretty neat. We took everything we do in the whole relationship marketing experience, we put it online, created videos all around every single segment, from a welcome and introducing our team to culture, branding, every social media platform that's currently there and popular, to workshops, how to compensate your staff for things like marketing, leadership. It's a pretty huge and all-encompassing school. And it's also going to have a couple of live classroom sessions a week that are in it when people actually sign up for it. And so what we did was we took online education and said, okay, we have to set this up in a way to where people learn online, but they also get the opportunity and the ability to interact with us on a weekly basis and ask questions and go back and forth, which is where we got the concept and the idea with like live classroom sessions. So you're not only going to have the online education, but now you have the live sessions to really go back and forth. It's like office hours when you go to college. You want to go to your professor's office hours. We're going to have those.
Yeah, I think it's important. I mean, we do a lot of free content. We're always pushing stuff. We're going to continue to do that. But ultimately, it's, lots of people ask lots of questions, and they need an option for that. So we're actually making it super affordable, and we're making it so that it's an unbelievable resource. And it comes at the marketing game from the relationship side, which is what we do. Something else that Chin and I have been doing is we're getting out and interacting with and helping a lot of the other marketing agencies, lots of them, understand the concept of relationship marketing, because the whole industry is going to be shifting into this approach. And so we're kind of, one, leading the way, and two, we wanted to make sure that we actually built something that can help everybody really understand the concept without having to dive fully into maybe hiring us at a higher end service, right? So we're pretty excited about that. And time frame, I mean, we're finalizing some video stuff next week, and we're ready to roll. And we're probably looking at early December where this thing hits the internet.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. And if you own like a local business, you could make a little online educational platform. You just take what's your top tier service and what you do for clients. You cut videos about each. You actually have to outline it, understand everything you do and the whole buyer's journey in the process. And you take that entire thing and you just put it online. You can use platforms like Teachable, and what else is there?
Teachable. There's the easiest one. So we recommend to everybody.
That's what I would use.
Yeah.
But you can take pretty much everything you do and you can design it online. You just basically take you have to be able to document your journey. And once you understand what you're doing, the whole buyer cycle, and what the specific journey that you're going to do is, you take that whole thing and I organize it in like a Google Doc to start. So every segment, course 1, lesson 1, course 2, lesson 2, all of that stuff. And then once it's all designed out and hammered out, we put in, okay, this is what the segments look like. These are what the subsessions look like. These are where we need videos. These are where we need worksheets. And once we take that, we move it over and we assign tasks and responsibilities for creating the content. And it's a big undertaking, but it's also allows you to scale to a level to where you just don't work individually with everybody, because not everybody can afford that, like Dave was saying. And with our goal, it's building a culture of caring in as many businesses as possible and helping them get into a customer-driven environment. We have to have some sort of online education piece to allow that to happen.
That's right. So I guess two things is we're doing like at least 50% off to launch this thing in December. So we have a lot of people that listen to us and interact with us and ask questions and everything. So any of these people that want to get in, we're doing 50 off on it, which will probably bring it in around $50, which would be really cool. It's going to be a good service for $50.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things. The other thing is when Chandler was just talking about, building your services and buyer journeys and all that's part of what we actually do, is all your procedures and sales funnels and helping you build all those things. A service for that is we help you build them into a CRM and client management system and task management system. So that's something we can help you do. If you're actually interested in taking your overall business and really getting it organized and then putting it into some sort of a lower tier product, we can actually help you organize all that.
Yeah, it's exciting. We pretty much do everything from building the entire buyer's journey out to developing and designing content and culture, and content that speaks to culture, because that's what's important. Anybody can put out content that's just crap, but not everybody can really understand and be unique in what they do. And that's how we design it. And so your homework for this, after this episode, is to go on and take your pricing and organize it into a 3-tiered structure, and then look at it and say, okay, tier 3 is where I ultimately want to move people to. Tier 2 is like the middle ground, and tier 1 is a lower end, easy offer that I don't have to put a lot of work into, but that I can scale to a lot of people. And once you design it, you can even send it to us. If you're in our Facebook group, post it in there, and we can all collaborate and go back and forth. And then next, if you want to do an online platform, sign up, organize your entire buyer's journey and your entire customer life cycle, and then turn that into videos and content.
Good stuff. I'm actually looking forward to see if anybody's going to do that. I'd like to see.
It'd be exciting. If you guys do it, we'll go back and forth with you for days on it.
Oh yeah,
it'd be exciting. If anybody wants more info on our marketing and our online school, our marketing school that's coming out, you can just go to ootcmedia.com/marketing school. We put a little interest list in there for everybody who wants to jump on for our December release. Otherwise, just keep listening to the Almost Daily Show. We'll do this forever because it's our favorite thing to do.
It is. The whole day revolves around it.
I know. It's exciting.
That's right. All right, guys.
All right.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep. As always, if you have questions about the episode, post them in the Facebook group or shoot us an email or comment on this post. See ya.